Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, going back into 7.3.6, the final quest. And this is my third run. I don't know what happened to my second run. I don't know if I'll do that path over again or not. Somehow lost the footage. Maybe I accidentally deleted it. But yeah, we're going up this path that has the Neuro-Kinetic Paradox Fury node. So each paradox charge that you get a Fury, increasing your attack, and then Kang has his damage reduced by 150%. And if you're a cosmic skill or science, you basically can decrease that by 25% for each Fury and precision. So therefore, and it's a maximum up to 200% reduction. Basically, if you get a cosmic skill or science champ with a max of 8 paradox charges, you can get, take away the 150% reduction in damage that Kang gets and do good damage. If you don't, you're going to be in trouble. So in this first fight, on this path, it's interesting. So it's got paradox combo. So every 5 hits, you're going to build up a paradox charge. And it's got quantum immunity. So until you have 3 of those charges, they're immune to debuffs. So there, I got to 3, and now I can do damage. Entropic Extinction, so you get 30% duration or damage on the debuffs that you put on per paradox charge. It's actually the potency, so like the bleeds, your poisons, whatever you're putting on the debuffs, they're more potent per each paradox charge you have. So right now I go in with Blade, and the reason why I went with Blade on this one was I felt like it'd be easy to not have to hit Punisher and deal with a lot of his specials. With this having Safeguard on it, you gotta hit him a lot, but if I can just bleed him out, then I'll be good. So you do have to get some intercepts will remove your paradox charges. You gotta make sure, like when you're getting high 6, 7, 8, you better make sure you can land an intercept or 2 to reduce those. But ideally you want to end your fight on the path with 8 charges if you can, or as close to it as possible, and that will allow you to get maximum damage on Kang when you get there. So I think I'm gonna have him throw this special too, and then from here on out I think I'm just gonna be doing a lot of parries and just let those bleeds do the work. It's not the most ideal play style, but you can really manage how many paradox charges you have fairly easily. And Blade, he can just regen like, he's one of the best regeners in the game. I don't use him a ton, but man, he is very, 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 very good. I don't have Ghost Rider on the team because Ghost Rider would be worthless on the boss. Again, you need cosmic skill or science. So I actually did this lane thinking it was the reverse, that you shouldn't have cosmic skill or science, and I think I wrecked most of the lane with Magneto, and then I got to the boss and I couldn't do anything. So I had to restart. Luckily it was pretty quick and I didn't use any items or whatever, but yeah, so here we got 8 charges, which is pretty much ideal. So if we can just parry bleed this guy out and end with 8, we are golden. And that sets up Blade to do max damage against Kang, and I actually do really, really well with Blade, and I get a lot of damage off on the boss. So next we're going to move up to the next one, which is a Spidergwen. I'm going to go in with Killmonger. So Killmonger is great for Spidergwen simply because she can get the True Strike, and with you having to do combos and whatnot and getting the paradox charges, she's going to build up her charges, and she's going to be evading like a mad Spider Woman, and definitely want to have that True Strike up. And I think I end up, you got to counter her special so you can get that True Strike passive, and then she can't evade. And then I'm just going to keep building up my combo, and then when I get high, I'm just going to make sure that she throws, and then we get intercepts. So here I think we're going to do short combos. There we go. And just the AI is aggressive. It has an aggressive node on this lane. So landing intercepts with like short combos, with just dash back and come right back in, it's fairly easy to do. Just make sure they don't have power. Granted, I missed that one. But yeah, Killmonger does great. I think I end up throwing a special 3 with a number of bleeds. Those bleed passives that turn into bleeds coming out, and I bleed Spidergwen out. So here I did let the True Strike fall off. We get it back. So there we go. So she's got 15 bleeds active right now. I'm kind of sticking around the 5, 6, 7 paradox charge amount. Get hit with a heavy. I think this fight comes down to the wire. I almost die. So it's not the cleanest by any means, but Killmonger can do this fight very well. Try to get intercept. I get intercepted. So here we are at 7 charges. We're gonna throw off this special 3, and I think we end up bleeding her out here because the bleed potency, the debuff potency, is enhanced with those paradox charges. So probably should have thrown that off earlier and it would have been fine. But we got 7 paradox charges on him. We got 8 on Blade. We're gonna go into this Mysterio, and I believe we're gonna use Fury. No, I think I actually might use Void on this one. Fury would be great. I really wish I had a rank 3 Fury. I'm trying to think. I can't remember who I use. I think I use Void on this Mysterio. Yeah, use Void. So, yeah, build up the combo, and then just get those debuffs going. The potency is stronger. I'll have to see how the paradox impacts his intimidating presence debuff. So I can't get any until I get 3. It's basically debuff immune with the quantum immunity until I get 3 charges. And you get a charge by every 5 hits. Remove a charge by intercepting. So there we go. So now we got 3 charges. So we want to make sure that we're not intercepting unless we need to. So we got 179 per tick. And yeah, it looks like it is not increased for the intimidating presence debuff damage. But if I got off, and I can't remember if I get off at L2, the degen from the L2, the potency on that would be increased by how many paradox charges you have, because that's a normal debuff. The rest of these, they are debuffs, but they're just not like dot debuffs. So, but I wonder if the potency of like the petrify and stuff like that would be increased. It's hard to test with this one. Yeah, we got Mysterio just spamming his heavies. He's got one of the quirkiest AIs. We're gonna try to keep pushing to special 2 to where I don't have to deal with the damage reflection, and then just kind of wait that out and get willpower healing from the power drain. And yeah, we're just gonna let the debuffs do a lot of the work, get our intercepts in when he's under a bar of power. And yeah, Void's gonna do very well here. It's going to slow it down as well, because we, the more we hit, the more we have to intercept, which, isn't the biggest deal. But yeah, this path was probably one of the more annoying paths, and I didn't do too well on it. Eat a heavy there. That was not good. Taking some pretty potent poison damage. Alright, so we do get off a special 2, and yeah, that degen looks like it's going for 1,072 a tick, which is pretty nice. I think that might be combined with the weakness damage. It might be separate. I'm not sure if that's separated or not. But yeah, some good damage there. Getting tagged. I do have the Killmonger synergy, obviously, because I used Killmonger last fight. It's going to help get some healing with Void in this fight. And we do want to end with as close to 8 paradox charges as possible. That's going to allow max damage on the Kang boss. I should be getting combos going. I get heavy again. Yeah. But the poison wasn't strong enough to finish us off. We, again, we do have the willpower, not the willpower here, the healing from the synergy from Killmonger to help keep us topped off. So we ended with 7. So we got 8, 7, and 7, I think. Paradox charges. So far so good. Not super healthy, but that's okay. I think for this one we're gonna go in with Fury on the Gladiator Hulk. Gonna bleed this guy out. Just build up my combo, and the bleed damage is pretty solid. This guy, you gotta be really careful with trying to get your intercepts in on him. Make sure that he's at his crowd frenzy stuff is low to where he's not gonna trigger that unstoppable from his smash hits, because that's the last thing you want to do is try to intercept him with that up, because you'll get smacked. You'll get Hulk smashed. So the bleeds, though, man, they do some solid work. Get tagged there. Get tagged there again. I think I do lose my LMD on this fight, which isn't the worst thing, but definitely not what I wanted to do on this one. I end up getting below 20%. It triggers his regen, so he's healing a little bit from that. But so far, we got him 50%. I'm pretty certain I solo this one. I think the next couple of fights is when I struggle on this lane. Yeah, there we go. LMD's active. Sure, just keep getting hit in the face. We got 7 paradox charges. The bleed, though, is just nutty. We get... There we go. We get an intercept. I think I'm going to go for a full combo here. No, not quite. I should have. I think it would have finished the fight. There we go. I think this is going to finish him off. And I have 7 charges. Alright, so I'm at 30%. So it's not bad. I got all my guys pretty well ramped up. Now this fight... this one got ugly. I used a couple of revives on this one against Guardian. For whatever reason... I kept throwing specials with this guy when he has an armor up, and his energy charges. Basically, if he has armor up and one of his charges, he'll auto block. The chances are he'll auto block you, and the more charges he has, the higher the chance it will auto block. And yeah, I play this one pretty bad. It's kind of sad because Kingpin is such a tank. But yeah, I play terrible. And I think I actually use 4 revives on this fight, which is just terrible. I don't know, normally I don't have issues fighting Guardian, but for whatever reason on this day, this was like a month ago, back in October, early October, it just was not happening. I'll let this one play out. You can enjoy me just dying and getting smacked in the face. I don't know, would I change anything? I don't think I would. I think I still would go into this fight with Kingpin. I should have been able to finish this out. I think I would have been smarter. I think I throw several special ones, whatever you'll see shortly, into this guy's block. Well, not his block, but he's unblockable. He's got 14 plus charges. I should have stuck with L3s if I wanted to throw any specials. But yeah, I'll let this one play out, and because it is ugly. I think I revived Kingpin once or twice, and then I throw Void at him because I was frustrated, and then I die with Void once or twice. So this one's super ugly. Definitely, and I just missing blocks. Yeah, just all around not good. I'll let this one play out again, and I'll see you in the fight that's after this one. Alright, so I don't know if you watched this whole fight or not, but man, it was quite terrible. We're going to finish this off with Void finally, and we're going to move on to the next fight, which is actually Void. And had I played well on the Gladiator Hulk fight, I think I would have gone into this Void fight and used Fury. And maybe I still should have used him, but I didn't. I think I die once on this one, maybe twice. No, it's just once. But so the one nice thing is I do have the Killmonger Void synergy. So if I do get a debuff on me, Killmonger has a chance to shrug it off and heal from it. So boom, right there, I got that petrify, got purified, and I healed from it, which was nice. And we're just gonna get a bunch of intercepts off to try to keep those paradox charges in check. I think Nick Fury would do better on this fight, but since I only had I had the LMD gone, I felt like starting at 30%, it would be a little bit more risky, but definitely would take this fight a lot quicker. So here I think, yeah, that fatigue, it stuck around for a little bit and then finally it wore off. It got purified from the synergy. I need to get an intercept and I have 8 charges. Yeah, and there we do get one, we get another one, and we get another one. So now we're down to 6. And that's the thing with this one, like I got those debuffs on me, they didn't get purified, had to get some intercepts in. It got a little risky, and yeah, lost that one. So we're gonna go back in, heal up a little bit. We're gonna try to end with as many paradox charges as possible in preparation for the Kang boss. And yeah, we get Void down on this second run. This run was a little bit better. We do lose quite a bit of health. We don't heal all the time from the synergy. Trying to do a lot of short dash backs, and maybe I was a little bit too aggressive there. I think this one gets purified. Not quite. Nope, that fatigue is sticking there. So we're taking quite a bit of damage. But yeah, Nick Fury I think would be a much better option for this one. There we get a whole bunch of those intercepts so that we can just do regular combos. We didn't get the purification on that one either, taking quite a bit of damage. Let's see if we don't get this next one. We purify it by our combo on that one. And we're trying to get to where we have at least 15 or more of those bleeds on Void, the passive ones, so that we can throw the L3 and then just melt him. We haven't quite reached that yet. Gotta be really careful with our paradox charges. There we go, we're back down to 6, back up to 7. And this was definitely not my favorite path by any means. Do have to be really aggressive, do have to have your dash back intercepts on point. Overall, I did okay, but had to use some items that I wasn't intending on using, but there we go. So now we got 15, so here we got 15 bleeds. This should finish him off. Once we come out of this, these bleeds are going to be doing big damage. Now let's check it out. 9,000 a tick. I have 7 charges. There we go, we got 8 and he dies. So we end up with the max 8 charges, which is perfect. Finish the lane, but we're in pretty rough shape overall. And we're going up to this Kang boss. We do swap out. Who do we swap out? I actually think I swap out Nick Fury for Heimdall. And was that the best choice? Maybe not. Heimdall really helps you towards the end in that 4th phase. Heimdall is a cosmic, so he can get furies and precision, so I can still technically do some damage reduction just by his natural furies and precisions. But yeah, that paradox, the Neuro-Kinetic paradox fury is active, so we're going to go in with Blade. I got max charges. I'm at the 70% furies or health. Got 8 furies. And yeah, we're gonna get off some decent damage. The bleeds and all that are gonna do some work. As long as I can dex the specials, should be good to go. Gotta end with 0 power, so if he throws this, I gotta block it. There we go, time collapse. Now we're just gonna get over to the wall, and I think we end up getting to special 3. No. We get the first, we threw a special 2, got the first 10%. So now he's in the 2nd phase. Try to get an intercept in that aggressive part and totally missed it. We do get power while he's bleeding when we're close, which is good. So here we go, special 3. We get that prompt knocked off, and this is going to put a bunch of bleeds on him. I can't remember if he comes out stunned or not, but yeah, bleeds are going to do a ton of work. No, he wasn't. I don't know if not bleed immune. Is he bleed immune? I'm not certain. No, he's not bleed immune. I just didn't get any bleeds on that L3. Interesting. All right, so here we go. We got special 3. We're going to get that one down a little bit too early. We don't get the I'm not sure if we're going to get the stun out of this too, because I have the chance to stun Kang. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, to be honest. There we do get the stun and a bleed, which is nice. It's going to give us a lot of power. And then here we go. We got him time collapsed, where he's wounded, and we're just spamming special 2s. And unfortunately, I thought I could possibly get to a special 3. Didn't. We gotta throw some specials, get down to 0 bars of power. We have very little health left after getting smacked out of that when he came out of that wounded phase. Here we go, throw a special one. We need to throw another one. Yeah, go in, and I get smacked from a special 2, trying to get in another special one to get down to the 0 bar range. So it wasn't too bad though. Got a decent chunk off of him. Definitely could have been played cleaner. We're gonna go in with Void. And I think we get some decent damage off this one. I think it's actually maybe like 15-20% or something. I think I end up getting hit towards the beginning, or I take some detonation, and I do end up squeaking a whole bunch of damage out after Heimdall saves me. So here we go. Special 2 prompt, okay. Special 3. Definitely need to be able to dex that stuff, and I'm getting more comfortable with it. This is my 3rd path. And then it's just all about managing, you know, when you throw your special, when you hold your special, whether you need to block any of his specials to lose power, stuff like that. And then hopefully the AI will play nice. I run into the heavy, throw the special one into the block. That does not count. You actually have to land it. There we go. We throw the special one again. We dex the special 2. Special 2 is not bad to dex. There I try to counter it, and he hits me with his own special 1. And yeah, I'm just getting wrecked right now. Boom, we need to empty our power. We get detonated. We got Heimdall going, and I think from here I think I get like another 10% health taken off, even with me being solo. So Void's debuffs damage doing some work. Special 3, that was pretty decent. How much was that? 45k. It's a pretty decent special 3. We do hit him into the phase 3, and so this one's a little bit more tricky. Yeah, that's all we got. This phase is a little bit more tricky because you get less power gain. You got a constant power drain. If you end your combo the same as you did before with a light combo and then another light combo, a medium combo, another medium, or 2 heavies, you get power drained. So you really need to manage your power well on this one. And again, I think it's all about whether or not you use some of your specials in this one. So like that one, I didn't use my special 1 simply because I just wanted to make sure that I got to the special 2 without any problems. And here we go. He throws it. I dex the end parts, but I'm going to get detonated. Miss out because I blocked that first one. And that's what, you know, you can really just, you know, if the AI doesn't play with you and you don't play well with getting the right dexes off, those detonation damages are just brutal. So here we're going to push to special 1. We need to get dexes off. He doesn't throw it. Now he throws it. We got special 2. I probably should have held that. We do have the indestructible charges, but I don't know that I remember if I get to special 3 or not here. Do I? Yes, we do, but we're slow on getting off that special attack. We get drained, and it would have been interesting to see how much bleed damage that special 3 would have done. I had like 20 bleeds up. Now here it's going to be a little bit longer one. I'm just throwing Heimdall at this guy. I think I do about 15%. I got no paradox charges, but I can get Furies, which can do some damage, plus the precisions. I'll let this one play out. I do end up being able to do some damage. It doesn't look like it right now because I'm doing nothing, but I do end up being able to get some damage off on this guy even without having any paradox charges. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going. I think I get him wounded and I'm able to get some damage off. But I do a fairly good job, and the thing that stinks is I do a fairly good job on a guy that I wasn't really intending on using. You can still see I'm just doing a bunch of zeros, but just wait. I do get some damage off. There we go. Need to end with 0. All right, now we gotta get up to 1 bar. Throw your special. It's stuff like this where it's like, come on, throw your special. There we go. I think, do I hold this one? Yes, I'm gonna hold it. There we go. So we got time collapse. Now we're doing some damage in the wounded phase. I think I'm gonna throw a special too. No, do I not throw the special too? I think I hold this for this phase. I think I might even hold this. Yeah, we're just gonna wait this out. So this is ideal. You know, special 2 to special 3, hold it in the 3rd phase, and then get to a special 3 and fire that off. There we go. Not too bad. So I had a decent run on him. I just, using a champ with no charges, can't really do any damage unless I'm in the paradox. So we got to get to special 2. I'm trying to think if I die here. Not enough power, but I do get drained. All right, can we get to another special 3? I think I get him wounded one more time and get some damage off. But yeah, that's pretty much the only way that I'm going to be able to get damage is get him wounded. Get a risky intercept coming out of that special 3. Here we need to end with 0. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Get an intercept. Look at all those nice zeros. All this play, and we get no. We get nothing. We get no damage for it until we get wounded. All right, here we go. We're just gonna wait this one out. I think he's gonna get wounded after this. Yeah. All right, so we got a Fury up. We're doing a little bit of damage, not a ton by any means. And then I think we're gonna get smacked here and end up dying. We gotta get to special 2. Yeah, we get intercepted. Trying to be aggressive. All right, so we got a fair amount of damage off, but again, you have to have cosmic science or skill. We throw on a team revive. We kind of heal up the team, and I think I go in with Kingpin and then Blade. So I think I do okay with Kingpin, get him down fairly low, and then Blade, we finish him off. So the team revive, I mean, was it wasted? You never know. But I'll let this play out. Again, when you get towards the end, in the final phase, you just really want to make sure you're taking blocks, being aggressive with the intercepts, and then right towards the end when he gets close to reaching his special 3, that's when you want to do a draft back intercept and do a full slow combo to get all of your power that's needed to get to a special 3. So I think we get pretty close here with Kingpin, but not quite. To a bunch of whiffs there. I think we're gonna hold on. No, we're gonna throw that special 2. We got to get back to a special 2. All right, let's see if we can't get him back to another special 2. Heimdall on the team definitely has been saving my butt. Okay, here we go. Throw the special 1. Boom. Throw the special 1 again. think we're gonna wait this out. I think he's gonna get wounded here. No, we gotta get to special 3. Maybe I don't get to special 3, and this is where I die from the detonation. Yeah, see, he doesn't throw it. Daxing. Gotta throw the special 2. We gotta get back down to special 1. I think I die here? Or maybe it's on... I'm not sure why I died right there. I threw a special 1 when I needed to, and it... Let me look back at that. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know what happened there, but I died. I don't know if it was the ability accuracy reduction on the degen, and it didn't count as a special 1 or something. Could be it. I know that there are some issues with like using ability accuracy reduction champions on this fight. Like I know on a future path I used Hulkbuster and it did not go smoothly because his armor ups was jacking up, you know, trying to complete the missions and or trying to get the power gains from the specials and stuff. But here we go. We're going back in with Blade, and man, we're just bleeding this guy like crazy, which is good. And we are getting the power when we're close to him, so it's a little bit easier to get power. Because Blade still does get his power gain when he's close to a bleeding opponent. We gotta get to a special 3. There we go. We gotta get back up to another special 3, I think. We do that because he's gonna be bleeding. Here we go. Bleeding and stunned. Great, he throws off the special. I get stunned. Yikes. But he's still bleeding, so we're getting that power gain. Throw the special 3. I think he's going to be wounded after this. I'm at 1%. I think I finished him off. No, maybe I don't finish him off with Blade. Maybe I get him into his final phase and then I die. Here we go. Oh. Again, I tried to go for an extra combo and I got splattered. Yeah, we're gonna go in with Void. I thought I finished him off with Blade, but I'm looking at the previewed footage in front of me now. And it looks like I had to use Void and Killmonger. So Team Revive, not wasted, but used a Team Revive. So here we go. Probably should have blocked that. Not probably, I should have blocked that to get down. But that special 2 did enough damage to get him down to the final phase. And so here you got to be really aggressive. It's ideal to slow down your combo. He didn't go for it there. And I get L3'd. So I think this was the first time I got L3'd. I think the first 2 paths, I got him on the first try. This one didn't get him. Special 3 looks pretty cool. And then we're gonna go back in with Killmonger and we're gonna take care of business on the next go. But yeah, hopefully this helped. Definitely not my best performance on the path. Definitely not the best performance on Kang. But we do get him down. 1 team revive plus a few singles on that Guardian. And we get the path cleared. That's all that matters. And we got 3 more paths. I'll try to get those uploaded as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it helped. Hopefully you enjoyed me dying. And see you in the next one. Peace.